Today we're going to build this address planter thing. I'm going to use my sign maker. You do not need to do that. You can just go to the hardware store or go on Amazon and order some numbers. It's much easier, but I like doing it this way, and that's how I'm going to do it. It's the simplest thing you're ever going to build. So if you got, kids that you want to learn how to do stuff or whatever, you can get them to help you build something, or grandkids or whatever. Anyway, it uses about 4 feet of a fence picket. I'm using cedar. You absolutely do not have to do this. I just had a bunch of these boards laying around, so I put the fancy one on. The length is going to be up to you. This is just built in the most efficient way around a fence board without having to rip it. Okay, so let's get to it. So in order to set this up, just get your numbers and put them in there, and then you get the spacers. You can find a video on how to use these. And then you just put it on your board there. Obviously, I've already done it, but I'm just going back to show you how I set it up. And then you just do whatever you can do to clamp it down and try to make it so the router doesn't bump into it. All right, if you're in the market for a cheap plunge router, this is probably the best one you're going to get. So we're going to have it linked in the description down below. I've had it for over a year, and it does everything I need it to. Okay, now I'm going to cut the numbers into the piece of wood. All right, there we have it. Now, I'm probably going to cut dog ears on this one. I haven't made up my mind yet, but you could also, if yours come that way, you just leave it that way. And if you want to finish it, I'm going to put teak oil on this one, or you can put spar urethane on it, which is rated for outside. So if you're new, please subscribe and like and comment. We're really coming down to the wire here for the beginning of the season, because right here in Canada now, we're heading into the Victoria Day long weekend. So I have to crank out a whole bunch of things this week to get ready for that weekend. And then we're finally going to move on from planters, because I'm getting a little tired of them, to tell you the truth. But anyway, so we're going to have a bigger version of something like this, but it's going to look completely different. So stay tuned for that one, just so you can compare. So as a result of this, our next videos are going to be much like this one. They're going to be short and as efficient as we can do them for time-wise, because we're down to the wire here. So we got to try to get them all released in the next week. That doesn't leave us a lot of time. So we'll see how you like the shorter videos. And all the tools will be linked down below that we use for this build. All right, so if you want to see how to put the profile on that board, click over there, and some other video will be there. Thank you for watching.